Today I want to talk to you about the power of self-confidence. What is self-confidence? Self-confidence is the trust that you have in the abilities to fulfill a given task. So why is self-confidence so important? Self-confidence is what really allows you to fulfill all your dreams and goals in life. Somewhere along the road, either when we're very young or maybe as an adult, we lose that self-confidence. We are born with self-confidence. Somehow a trauma or perhaps somebody that tried to protect you caused some sort of self-confidence issues on you. The good news is that with self-confidence, you will be able to really reinstate that self-confidence you had when you were young. So how do I go about that? I might not have all the answers today, but I can give you things that have worked for me. The first thing is repetition. Repeat, repeat, repeat over and over again. Let's say, for example, your boss comes to you and tells you, I have a presentation that I have to do on this day, and I will be out of town for another commitment. I will need you to please cover up on this presentation for me. So you immediately start shaking, your heart is palpitating at 1,000,000 miles per hour, and you said, oh my God, I don't know if I can do this. So then your boss looks at you and said, and not only that, if you do this presentation and you are successful, you will get that promotion that you so much deserve. So you go back to your house, you prepare yourself, and you do this by repeating yourself in front of the mirror, in front of your iPad, in front of your best friends. And you repeat that presentation over and over again. And when you go back and the day comes, you get there early, you prepare yourself, and you start that presentation. And rest assured, when you're done with that presentation, when you get that standing ovation and that round of applause, you will feel that that confidence that you had lost years ago will be reinstated. The other thing you can do is stop the self-talk. Stop that negative self-talk where you're telling to yourself, oh, you can't do this. You remember what happened to you when you did it the last time? Listen to that other voice that's telling you, you're meant to do this. This is supposed to be done by you and not anyone else. And nobody can take this away from you. Listen to that other voice. Listen to that positive side instead of that negative side. The third thing, which absolutely has worked for me throughout my entire life, has been meditation and visualization. Finding yourself fulfilling that dream, that goal. And as you visualize every single second on how you think that is going to happen. That dream is going to come true. Rest assured, you will accomplish that goal. It happens every single time. There is no exception. The fourth thing that you have to really keep in mind is if you have any negative influences, either from your family or from your friends, I'm not telling you to completely push them away, but probably try to surround yourself by people that have a more positive perspective and will be more supportive of the goal that you're trying to accomplish. The fifth thing is you have to ask yourself, what is the worst thing that can happen? And if the answer to that question is, okay, I can do this. I don't think it's really truly going to kill me. Or if it does, I will know about it. So why worry about it? So let me share with you an example of something that has recently happened to me. Somehow, God placed in my life the possibility of becoming a pilot. And I never in my life I thought that it would be something that I never dreamt about having that dream of flying. And when I went there on that first time to do that, what they call that discovery flight, I discovered that I was extremely afraid of it. But at the same time, I asked myself, why are you afraid of it? Is it because you don't trust the abilities for you to accomplish that? Or is it because it's something that has been induced in your brain by somebody that perhaps loved you? In this case, my mother. My mom has been always afraid of things. And somehow, with all that love that she had for me, she passed on a lot of fears towards me. So somehow, I said, you know what? I'm afraid of it, but it doesn't matter. I'm still going to do it. And what did I do? I got on that plane over and over again. I landed it, took off, landed, took off, landed, took off. Until one day, my instructor tells me, Jeanette, now we're going to start stalling the plane. And I'm like, oh my God. So he kind of basically moved that level of that fear that I had of taking off. That became no problem. Now the fear was bigger, stalling that airplane. So now, I'm going up there and stalling my plane. And I'm saying every time I would stall the plane, I said, God help us all. And I would just scream, almost cry to some extent. And I did it over and over again until one day, I just went up there and I completely forgot that I was stalling the airplane. So why did that go away? The number one reason was because I kept repeating it over and over again until I became really an expert on it. And I still have more to go. Don't get me wrong. I'm still not a pilot. I'll be doing my solo very soon. But it's an example of you can be extremely afraid of something, and you can still fulfill that dream. My name is Jeanette Collazo, and I'm the president and CEO of Lourdes Consulting Group. Thank you.